My people, what's good? Thanks for tapping back in. Hope you guys are all doing very well. 100 years of wealth to you and yours. I greatly appreciate you. Let's go ahead and dive in. This is the one stat. Well, one of the stats that your boy is crushing it at. He's leading the pack by far with this stat. But none of the LeBron stands and jock sniffers like Nick Wright, Stephen A, and a whole plethora of other NBA analysts ever want to talk about this. They've never once brought it up, right? So I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to try to, keep it short, simple, keep it in context. But you cannot be the best at something and the worst at the same time. There is no way that, let's say a guy, he gets all the girls, but all the girls end up hating him and leaving him too. You can't say that he's the best at getting girls because he loses them all as well too, right? You can say, oh, he's good at acquisition but terrible at maintaining, right? You can't say that someone handles the ball great because they score a bunch and then they also throw the ball away at the same time. You can't call that person great, right? You got to analyze it for what it is. Your boy LeBron James leads the NBA in NBA history in turnovers. That means giving the ball to the other team, giving the other team opportunities to score, win, whatever, right? I bring this up because whenever I hear the argument about LeBron versus MJ, when he never even got past Kobe, LeBron versus Kobe, some people still want to have that conversation. The people that are defending the Jordan side of it never really give like the true things that make it to where LeBron cannot be the GOAT definitively, right? One thing is this stat, right? LeBron James in his career has 5,211 turnovers and growing, right? The next person next to him is Russell Westbrook, right? I love Westbrook because of his handles. He was a walking triple-double for a while, but no one could actually win with him because he's terrible with the ball. He moves too quick sometimes, quick to throw things away, but he is not even beating LeBron James, who has 5,211 turnovers. Yes, you're a great assist guy. You do a lot of you make the right basketball decision, whatever. But you have 5,211 turnovers in your career. Let's go to the people that they compare him to, and a lot of times they'll put him over my guy Kobe. But let's go to Kobe. Kobe played roughly about 20 years, so it wasn't like LeBron played so many more seasons than Kobe. I think LeBron might be one season ahead. Kobe came in 96, 97, left 2016, so I think he's 19 or 20 years. They were calling it 20, it might be 19, but roughly the same, right? LeBron James in that time has 5,211 turnovers. Kobe Bryant has 4,010 turnovers. That is 1,100 and 1,201 more turnovers, more times that you turn the ball over than Kobe Bryant, right? In that time frame, Kobe has more championship rings, right? Kobe won back-to-back with a team with only one All-Star in Pau Gasol. But let's just keep it to the turnovers, right? You can't be both. You can't be a savant with the ball and I make all the right basketball decisions. I always make the right basketball choice. You can't be that and then also this 5,211 turnovers. That statement that he made just showed his arrogance, his lack of ability to see how things come off. Just more of the things that people dislike about him. But I make all the right basketball choices, but I'm at 5,211 turnovers. That's a reflective of terrible, in that moment, a bad basketball choice, right? So let's go down the list. You got Westbrook that you're beating out, Karl Malone that you're beating out, John Stockton, Kobe Bryant, Jason Kidd, keeps going. The person that they want to collect or compare him to isn't even on this actual list, right? So Michael Jordan won 6 championship rings. By most people, he is clearly, definitively the GOAT. And if we look him up, Michael Jordan career turnovers. He has 2,924 career turnovers, while your boy LeBron James has 5,211. That's a total of roughly 2,300 more times that you turned over the ball in your career as an NBA player. You just feel me on that, right? Like, you can't tell me that you're the best basketball player when you're the worst at controlling the ball, the worst at protecting the ball, right? So remember that with Michael Jordan, not only was he efficient, he was a true savant, winner, aggressive, clutch, and he handled the ball well. And out of all these legends, Michael Jordan is not even close to any of these people on the list, right? That should tell you how far above his class and other classes he actually is, right? Even Kobe Bryant has 4,000 turnovers to go along with all those points he scores. You would think that the people that are up at the high list on the points would also be there with the turnovers because they handled the ball well, more. Well, for most of them, you see that that's actually true, right? LeBron James, most points. I think he has more than his fair share of turnovers. It's ridiculous. I did the math before, and it was like for every possession Kobe had, LeBron had an extra turnover or something like that. But you can clearly see the ridiculousness of the concept that LeBron James is a great ball handler, right? Once again, you will never tell your kids to go and play like LeBron James because you can't, right? There's nothing in his skill set that stands out as elite skill. When you watch Kyrie Irving, yes, right? When you watch Luka Doncic, yes. When you watch Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, yes. You can teach things about their skill set, their footwork, their shooting ability. LeBron James, you can't even say that with his shot. His shot has gotten better, but my dude still shoots all crazy. And that's why, like, videos I see his kids shooting, I'm like, oh, I see where they get that little weird startup from. Bronny actually shoots very straight, but I think he got coached elsewhere because if he was watching his dad shoot from... Anyways, my point is that his strength is his 6'8", 260 frame, and he's a good basketball player, a great basketball player. But you're not going to tell me that when you lead the league, in league history, in turnovers, that doesn't mean something. You're not gonna do it, right? So do me a favor, like and subscribe if you believe that if you got a bunch of turnovers, you can't be the GOAT. How are you gonna be the GOAT? How are you gonna be the best at basketball when you have proven to be one of the worst in NBA history at controlling the ball or protecting the ball, right? Yes, you have more points, but how many points were scored off the turnovers you committed? Right? I'm sure that someone has done the micro math on that. I am certain that those 5,211 turnovers probably equated to at least 5,000 points for the other team. That's if you take half and say half of them led to points, right? So look, once again, dude, look, this guy's been kind of annoying me lately. All this, oh, my son, and the hate that he's getting. What are you talking about, my G? Your son has been exalted his entire life while being a fairly average basketball player, and now has an opportunity to be in the league, even though he wasn't even the best player on his college team, but he's getting hatred. That's a strong word to use for someone that is just getting critiqued by professionals in the industry. That shit is so entitled, so annoying. And once again, another thing about LeBron James that is just, ugh. How you gonna be the GOAT when you're a... Anyways, like and subscribe. 100 years of wealth. I missed you guys. I'll be back. Stay up 100 years. You guys keep doing what you gotta do.